Hello and welcome to another cast by the SC Chronicles. Truth, just pause the game because this game is a very short game, so I'm gonna do the intros really quick right now. Arby here playing as the green Protoss and Truth, the yellow Terran. We're doing this on Blistering Sands, and the whole idea of this cast or this game that we're recording right now is a 7 racks build that Truth saw.
Yeah, I saw someone talking about the 7 racks Reaper Rush is nearly impossible to defend by a Protoss player, and I thought we just show you the build and see if anyone got like a solid build order to defend this.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just going with a basic, in this game I'll be going with a basic 12 gateway build, going straight to Cyber Core, getting a Zealot, getting a Stalker out, and the whole idea of this is me playing as if I don't know what Truth's going to do, other than the fact that he's going to do cheese, even though this is like the 15th game that we played in this, just to prove the point that we're trying to prove out.
So yeah, the only real thing is that Arby will have to send a probe out to scout, even though he knows he's going to get Reaper Rushed. We take that probe out of the mineral line just to get that authenticity in there. So we'll start the game up now, I guess.
Yeah, let's go for it. So
yeah, right away I send my SCVs to mine, make one more SCV, and send one right away to proxy a barracks.
Alright, and that SCV is just going to go straight across the map, and it's going to put that barracks in a place where I won't be able to see it. You'll see when my scouting probe comes out that even when it goes to the Zelnaga watchtower, it cannot see where this barracks goes down.
Well, barracks placement always can vary depending on who and where you're building it, but really you're just hiding it, so as long as it's kind of a good spot. So right when I get 150, I put down my barracks, and then right after, when I get enough minerals for a refinery, I will build another refinery, well, my first refinery really.
Waiting for the minerals to come in, and on my end I've a 9 pylon going up, and the probe that built the pylon is coming in to scout, and that's just the scouting probe, just to keep the authenticity of this being a natural game being played against normal players.
Yeah, so once this refinery starts and I get enough minerals for another SCVs, I will queue that up and rally that to the refinery right away, because once that SCV finishes, this refinery will be finished, and then I'll bring another SCV off to put on the refinery to have 3 on gas.
Yes, it's a quick way to get your gas with 3 workers on it, and then you can get the gas that's required for the tech lab and for just a constant stream of Reapers.
So right now I have 8 harvesters, and I want to keep my supply open for Reapers, because that's the whole point of this. So right when I get 25 gas, I put down a barracks, and then I will train 1 more SCV. Did I already finish? I think I did. Yes.
Probably did. You're already at 9 here.
Yeah. So I have 9 harvesters, and I keep 2 supply open for an SCV. And I'll send this first SCV in, run around, annoy the player, poke at a building, and then I'll try to build a bunker. And in this replay, I kind of built the bunker in an off place, but usually you want to build that closer, just to if a bunker goes up, then the Reaper has a home, and you're just golden then.
Yeah, exactly. Once that bunker goes up really close to the mineral line, there's nothing that any player can really do against that other than moving out of that base. So anyways, I got my gateway coming up. I should throw down a cybernetics core very soon right now. If not, yes, there goes my cybernetics core. And once I get 100 minerals, I am going to pump out an early Zealot. I generally don't do this in a normal build, but we decided to see if I could defend against this by having an early Zealot.
Yeah, the Zealot will finish before the cybernetics core is actually up, and then that gives the Protoss player more time to just chase around that Reaper and delay. So Arby does bring some probes off the line, try to stop that SC from building a bunker. Even though the bunker is really far away, it should be up here. I do try to micro around, and I have lost control a little bit. And now if you look at the harvester count, I'm starting to bring it down to my level. And really the Protoss strat is pretty basic, and really how fast can you get a Stalker out to stop this?
Yeah, exactly. Right now, and I'll be chrono boosting my first Stalker out right now while this Zealot chases down this Reaper. But the Reaper has done a lot of damage right now. I've already taken out, I think, 5 of my probes. There's not much that I can do in that sense. Hopefully trying to get a kill with this Zealot, but the Zealot can't chase down a Reaper.
Yeah, so after I get my 2 Reapers out, I do swap over to Marauders, and I will build down another supply depot once I get enough money. And I do take 1 SCV off the gas, just have 2 on gas, just so I can produce enough Marauders and get the concussive shell upgrade, which I forgot to do right now.
No, you're gonna get that in a bit if we've seen this replay. But anyways, I do get my Stalker out, and trying to use the Stalker to keep these Reapers away, and I do push them away from my base, which was very helpful. But I don't know what my next decision was to throw down a chrono boost to get the sentry out, but I don't know if that was the best option in this situation.
Yeah, I don't know if another Stalker would have been better, but I don't know how. He did have enough money for another Stalker, but once these Marauders are coming in, and I didn't really kite that properly, this Marauder should be firing at the Stalker, and the Reaper should be firing at the Sentry, so maybe another Stalker would have been a better option against this build. But if you look at the income tab, the Harvesters are pretty much equal. So like really, you gotta really be on top of your build order to stop this. And it is cheesy. It is basically an all-in unless you do enough damage. And if I don't kill harvesters, then really it's just
it wasn't worth it at all, right?
And so now there's been enough harvester damage to Arby that he can't get enough gas to really pump out Reaper. So now he's kind of desperately trying to get some Zealots out, and really Zealots against marauders with concussive shells is not going to be, the best option.
All too effective. My Zealots are being slowed down. There's not much that my poor Zealot can do. It's kind of depressing more than anything.
Yeah, this bunker, if it was closer and actually did get erected over back here, it would have been a much better bunker. And it might have probably been able to reach that Nexus. But right now, this is a poorly placed bunker. So maybe next time if I try this cheese, I'll work out and put it somewhere else.
Yeah, and there's more and more Marauders coming in, one at a time right now. And I only have one Zealot in my base right now. And because I don't have any probes on gas, I can only pump out Zealots one after another. So really, I've lost this game as of 3 minutes ago. But other than that, I tried my best to try and keep this game going as long as possible and trying to keep myself alive.
So yeah, basically it's kind of more of a challenge video to see if anyone can construct a build or to show proper way of defending this, because people have been complaining that early Reaper rush on Protoss is just undefendable.
Alright guys, it's been another cast from the SC Chronicles. We'll see you guys next time.
Also, don't neglect your control and keep building bunkers and keep teching at Proterran.
Alright, see you guys. Peace.
Peace.